Yo, what's up, guys? It's Weisher. Welcome back to another episode of Cup of Poe. We're going to talk about the newly released Ascendencies for the Druid, both the Oracle and the Shaman. All right, and what I'm thinking, I guess, going into this league starting tomorrow. All right, so first up, the Oracle. We have the Lesser Harm. Interesting because enemy critical hit chance against you is unlucky, and damage of enemies hitting you is unlucky. All right, the node speaks for itself. All right, less critical hit chance against you and less damage of enemies hitting you. All right. The second one that I like is Forced Outcome. Inevitable critical hits. All right. Up front, this just guarantees you critical hits. Okay. The downside is that when it re-rolls, let's say it doesn't get you a critical hit right off the bat. When it re-rolls, it's 30% less critical damage bonus. Okay. So the key thing here is like, you know, of course, critical hit damage bonus is great, but the main thing is getting that critical hit so then we can use our cast on crit build that we're trying to do here. All right. The third notable that I'm interested in is the Unseen Path. All right. These are Oracle only passive tree nodes that only the Oracle can take. And to my knowledge, nobody has seen them yet. So I guess we'll see tomorrow. I'm sure somebody will hit that, you know, within like the first 2 hours. So, yeah, we'll check that out when that happens. But guys, I'm thinking the Oracle is the way to go, man. Just like looks like a lot of fun. All right. Let's get into the Shaman real quick. All right, the notables here that stand out to me. First one, Sacred Flow, plus 40% spirit for each of your empty charm slots. All right, so you have 3 charm slots. You could potentially get up to 120 spirit just with that point right there. Okay, you know, although you're not, you know, you have to give up your charms. I don't think that's that big of a trade-off. It is a negative, right? But you could spend forever looking for enough spirit on weapons and gear and whatnot to get you to where you need to be to get you over that hump to, you know, make your build successful. So if that's something y'all struggle with in former leagues, I know I have personally, that might be a good option for you. All right. The second one that really piques my interest is Reactive Growth. All right. So Reactive Growth, 10% less elemental damage taken. Adapt to the highest elemental damage type of each hit you take. All right. And adaptation. All right. So you're taking 10% right off the top. Okay, but for the highest elemental damage taken, you're gaining an adaptation. All right, and adaptations, real quick, are gained by taking elemental damage from hits and cause you to take less damage of that type from subsequent hits. All right, so you're going to be gaining this elemental resistance, you know, in the fight. All right, I don't know how all that math adds up, but your resistances can make or break you in this game. And if that's something that you've struggled with or just don't even want to worry about, just go Shaman, man. Grab that node. All right. And that looks like it's on the way to Bringer of the Apocalypse, which is the skill that they showed in the reveal, which also looks cool, man. I think I might just have to end up creating a character for both of these Ascendancies. But anyways, guys, that's it for Cup of Poe. Let me know what you're playing. Hit me up in the comments. Looking forward to hitting up patch 0.4 tomorrow when it releases. We'll be live on Twitch, YouTube, etc. We'll holla at y'all. Peace.